Amnesia by Mod Sun is a song I'm talking you through today. Lovely little track here. I'm just going to go through the main grooves. But like in all my videos and tutorials, if you've liked this video, give it a like, ask me some questions, let me know your feedback. And if you haven't already subscribed, if you could do that too, that will help me out tremendously. So I'm going to play the main grooves up to speed, and then we're going to break it down super slow and go through it together so you know exactly what's being played. So we've got the verse, first of all, we've got the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and the bridge, and a couple of little drum fills in between all that I'm going to talk about. The verse, it's a 2-bar pattern, repeats itself 7 times. Have a listen, goes like this. Okay, so we've got quite a fast track here. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's about 150-ish beats per minute. I'm playing 8th notes on the hi-hat. There's a couple of open hi-hats every now and then on the second time round. I'm not overly worried about that for now. Regards the kick and the snare, the first bar slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Having that snare on beat 3 does give it a kind of a half-time kind of feel to it, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with counting like that. You can count a number of ways, but this is how I'm counting it today. The second bar, we've got no kick on beat 1. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do the 2 bars in a row. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Beginning, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Like I said about the open hi-hats a moment ago, it does open the hi-hats on the second bar occasionally, on the and of the 4, but I'm not overly worried, I'm just getting the bulk of this song and the main parts. We then get to the pre-chorus. Now this is loads of fun when you've got this. It's a 4-bar pattern. Have a listen to what it sounds like. It goes like this. Okay, love this part of the song. The first bar, crash cymbal, snare together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. 2, 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Both foot, both foot, both foot. Second bar, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar again, 2, 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The third bar, we're going to go the same as the first bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that should be okay. In the last bar, we've got a little 2-beat drum fill on beats 3 and 4, but the fourth bar goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and in to your next section, which is going to be the chorus. So let's just do that fourth bar, that beats 3 and 4 a couple of times. We're going to go 3 and 4 E and both hands together, right left on the snare, right left on the hi, right left on the floor tom. 3 and 4 E and again 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 E and let's string all 4 bars together. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 E and then we go into the next section, which is the chorus. I'm playing floor tom and kick. Have a listen to this. Goes like this. First bar, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Second bar, we're going to go 1, and 2, and 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 4. 2 bars in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, and again 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4. It's quite easy to hear because you hear the band do it, so it's quite easy to actually kind of pick this up. If you do find it tricky, just listen to it a stack load of times and you'll get it. Then at 45 seconds into the track, we've got a little drum fill that brings you into verse 2. Have a listen to what it sounds like. It goes like this. So for this part, we've got 3.5 beats rest. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the kick. So this first bar, we've got 1 and that's the first bit, both right, left, and then 2 and, so 2 on the kick, and hi-hat and snare together, 2 and then 3 and snare, high, floor, kick, flam on the snare on beat 4. Whole bar slowly. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And again, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then obviously with them hi-hats you can open them if you want, just to kind of fatten it up a little bit as well. Then it goes into verse 2, which is pretty much the same as verse 1. The groove, you might have a couple more open hi-hats and crash cymbals and stuff, but it's pretty much exactly the same. The second chorus, we've got the same pattern as what we played on the toms earlier, but we're now kind of playing the crash cymbal through this. So you still hear the rhythm that we played, but it's basically on the kick and snare. Have a listen to what it sounds like. Goes like this. Every second time round, it's pretty much on beat 4, got a 16th note drum fill. I'll talk about that in a moment. Let's just look at this first bar. We're going to go, do it as a hi-hat so you can hear clearly what's being played. 1 and 2 and again, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and. Then we get to the second bar. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And like I said, every second time bar on beat 4, you could literally just kind of go 40 and into the first bar again. 2 bars in a row, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. Second bar, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And again, 1 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1. And that's quite quick up to speed. I'm not overly worried about that little drum fill at the end. Main thing is you get the timing and the kick and snare in the right place. You can add fills and stuff once you've got the gist of the groove. Then it goes to like the bridge section at 1 minute 51 into the track. Now we've got a couple of bars rest with nothing first of all. And then we've got this snare drum. It's a 4-bar pattern. Have a listen. Sounds like this. And that builds up into the chorus. So The first bar, we've got some accents. We've got them arrows above the notes. Accents mean play louder. So I'm doing, it's kind of like a rock beat. Instead of doing a hi-hat, I'm doing like my right hand on the snare. My left hand is playing that accent. So the first bar, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And second bar, we've got an accent on the and of the 1 and beat 3. So the second bar goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Third bar is the same as the first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last bar builds up into the next section. We've got 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and up into that chorus again. Let's do the 4 bars slowly. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and fourth bar 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and up into the next section. Pretty much covered it all now. All the rhythms that you're going to hear throughout the rest of this track have been talked about already. We've got a drum fill at 2 minutes 20 into the track. Have a listen to this. Goes like this. Okay, so we've got an open hi-hat on beat 1. Don't worry about that for now, but we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and flam on the 4. Doesn't matter what sticking you use. You could play around with it. Right, left, right, left, right. It's completely up to you. I think I dominate most of this drum fill with my right hand, to be fair. That's just what I feel most natural with. So you might see me go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Left, right on the high tom to floor tom. Let's do the whole bar slowly. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're going to go back into that chorus kind of section. Really rock it up. Loads of crash cymbals. Some half bar or half beats, 1 beat drum fills around the kit. Just rock it up and just have some fun with this track. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you soon.